After just destroying a tower, Annie gets caught by Sejuani. She tries desperately to escape, spamming spell after spell after spell to get a stun off, and Sejuani finally gives up. Annie feels a wave of comfort and joy. She escaped. She survived. She's going to recall and everything's going to be okay. But then Jarvan comes in and stabs her in the face with a spear. Little does Jarvan know that Annie's summoner is so enraged by this act of aggravating, just come out of nowhere killing, that Jarvan has awakened a bloodlust so fearsome that he will regret that decision for the rest of this game. As a team fight breaks out in mid, Annie comes up with only one thought in mind: revenge. She locks in on Jarvan and she decimates him. But Jarvan is not enough. Her bloodlust will not be satisfied. Annie continues her rage and picks up herself a nice triple kill. As Annie and her team continue to dominate the game, Nunu finds himself caught out of place. He flashes away, but Volley is gaining quickly. Annie puts a stop to that with dropping Tibbers on his face and securing a safe escape for her friend Nunu. Annie sees Jarvan in mid lane alone, a foolish decision. She hides herself in a bush like the mighty Rengar of which she has heard many stories. She waits until the time is right, and when she feels she's ready, she pounces in, drops Tibbers for the stun, and begins to melt Jarvan's health away. He desperately tries to stay alive using his ult, but to no avail. This is the price Jarvan must pay. As Jarvan begins to assault Annie's tower, she notices that he bought a guardian angel. Good, she thinks. This shall prolong his suffering. She drops Tibbers down for the stun and begins melting away his health once more. He thinks he gets away, but the burn from Liandry's and Annie's rage takes him down. Just as he revives, Annie blasts him with another incinerate, finishing him off. Annie notices that Jarvan is in bot lane trying to give her teammate Ezreal a hard time, so she decides to head down there herself to take this annoying pest off Ezreal's hands. She makes her way through the jungle, enjoying some of the neutral monsters, and with a hop, skip, and a jump, she gets in range of Jarvan, who turns to attack, futilely I might add. Annie again drops Tibbers and decimates his health bar. After destroying Jarvan's will to fight and thoroughly humiliating him to no end, Annie and her team show some compassion on these poor souls and finally end this farce of a competition.